Guys, today we are checking out some classic To Catch a Predator. This is the Test It Predator. Let's get to the video. Okay, the Test It Predator. Following contains mature and graphic subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
Say what? Oh, I just gotta put this in the wash real quick. But I made some sweet tea if you want some.
It sure is good.
It is good.
I'll wait.
Well, it's just gonna take a minute. Go on.
It's gonna take a minute. Bruh's gonna get tased, I hope.
Oh, okay.
We think he left his car running. He's going back to turn it off, and he's going to come in. That's what we believe.
Christopher Cannon doesn't hang out for very long. When someone comes in and immediately asks to use the restroom, it creates a problem for us. I mean, you'd like to say, yeah, sure, but once that happens, you lose control of the situation. And you
How
don't know
though?
what he's doing in the restroom. You have no way
Oh.
of finding out. And so it's trouble for us.
Can I use your restroom? Oh.
Why don't you have a seat real quick?
Oh, yeah, I know what this is.
You're not allowed to pee, bitch.
I know what this was. I just went to test it, that's all.
He knows who Chris Hansen is, and I quote, I just wanted to test it. What?
Okay, now to sir.
I knew what it was. What do you think it
He's running. He's running. Catch him. He's running. He's running. Tackle him. Let's go. Kiss that pavement. Kiss that pavement.
No, I really didn't. I just came by and used the restroom.
Christopher Cannon didn't stay.
He came to just... That sounded really bad. He just stopped by to use the bathroom. Sure. How far did you drive? I was just about to say good sir. He's definitely not good sir, but moving on.
For very long. He got scared and bolted. You would think the more investigations you do, the more people would know what's going on and the more people would flee. But actually, it's been the opposite. The more we do,
Which is wild.
guys flee. And I'm not sure whether that's because they know that law enforcement is doing a parallel investigation and they're going to get arrested, so they're not in a big rush to run out there, or whether in some cases they want to just get this off their chest. Just because Cannon didn't stick around and talk to me didn't mean he was out of trouble. Obviously, he was arrested by the police. And
I'm confused what he means by stay to get this off their chest. Because I would assume, just because of how these monsters are treated in prison, that they would try and escape right away, not stay here to blab about what they did. Because a lot of us, I'm pretty sure, know how prison justice goes. A lot of these guys, the final place they are breathing is in a prison cell in some shape or form. And it's not of natural causes. It's a little bit of kind of blunt force and bashing, and yeah, it's a little violent. Honestly deserved. I do not feel bad. I just see, hey, didn't need to do that. You deserved it.
police later, and we had access to that.
What we've got here, basically you've been caught in a sting operation, of course. That's why you're in handcuffs.
I've seen it on TV.
Who were you coming to meet?
Whoever.
What was her name?
Whoever.
I'm so.
But you drove 115 miles.
I know it.
115 miles. That is we go back to the statement of, oh, I was just stopping by to use the bathroom. You held your piss for 115 miles? Nah. That just makes your excuse look even stupider. He drove 150 miles to meet this child. Bruv needs to be thrown under a prison and ground up.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Turn around.
And how old are you?
33.
33. So you're
33?
Yeah, I wasn't planning on doing it. I swear. I wasn't going to do anything. She took me to
Ah.
the swimming pool and chatting back with me, getting flirtatious with me.
Why would you even have a sexual conversation with a 15-year-old?
I really tried to avoid her when I first met her. Every time
You-
I get online, she initiated the
That is crazy. I see where his excuse is going. I tried to avoid her. Every time I got online, she would initiate a conversation. It's an adult's duty to put distance between them and a child. I don't care what a child is doing to be like, I want your attention specifically. It's your job to be like, no, and block the child. Because realistically, most children probably won't be smart enough to just make a new account and find you. You could have just blocked them.
Conversation and, maybe, flirt a little bit, but
I mean, you said you didn't initiate the
You
conversation.
flirted a bit with a child.
Talk to you. You said hello, Natalie, because you saw her in a chat room.
yeah.
And how are you doing today?
Yeah, didn't issue. Yeah, just chatting.
And you asked her if she's horny now, and you asked her if she's wet now. Why would you care if a 15-year-old is wet?
Stupidity, man. I mean, I don't know.
No. Excuses. That's not stupidity. You want it. I don't even know if I can say that in YouTube.
What are you referring to when you're talking about being gentle?
Just being with her. Nothing sexually touching her, no.
Chris,
He just wanted to be with her, yet he was asking if she was hot and bothered and wet. Yeah, sure. You wanted to sweat them sheets.
it's too long.
Yeah, just,
I understand. Y'all go through
I just saw you do the sign of the cross, so I know you're probably a religious man,
I'm about to.
and you would probably feel better if you
If it
came,
never happened.
never happened.
It's funny. When I saw this on Dateline a few months ago, or whenever.
You saw this on Dateline a few months ago, and you still decided to drive 115 miles to see a minor. You deserve to be thrown through a wood chipper feet first. Hey guys, I'm part of the wood chipper party. This guy needs to be a victim of the wood chipper party. And if you disagree, you're kind of weird. Moving on.
Go up in the middle of it.
Yes, I'm like, that is so sick.
Maybe you need some help.
He needs more than help.
I'm saying it's just.
He needs prison justice.
I'm a director at my church.
He needs to be front row seat to his own prison justice.
But it's going like a record or anything.
Yes, of course it's going on your record, you chome.
Charged.
You possibly need to get enrolled in some counseling for maybe you have an addiction with the internet and don't realize it.
Not the internet.
We live by it today. But I think you have a serious problem you need to get some help with. Not at your church, but somebody that's professionally trained to treat this.
Here you have a guy who's a youth director at a church.
I don't believe you can treat somebody attracted to children other than with a good old fast moving lead pill, a wood chipper, or prison justice. You cannot treat people being attractive to minors. There is no, oh, I'm gonna go through therapy, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. No. The only best option is to throw these fuckers through the prison system, not keep them in prison. Honestly, screw having the taxpayer pay for these absolute troglodytes' lives. They need to be put into the most violent prison cells so they can get the most violent prison justice. Or an oopsie, this lead pill just ended up flying through him. Crazy. Like, we should not need to pay for these lives in prison. Once you do something like that, you need some sort of knockout, and not by your own terms.
The judge makes it very clear that you will not be going back to this job after engaging in this kind of activity.
I'm going to suggest to you that as a condition of this bond, that you find another position in your church until this is resolved. So working with minor children is not one.
There's no such thing as resolving from that. You should be separated from period.end, end of story.
From this point forward. Do you understand that?
Yes, right.
Okay.
Christopher Xavier Cannon was convicted of criminal attempt to commit child molestation, criminal attempt to commit statutory R-word. He was sentenced to 5 years in jail with 15 years of probation. Wow. Hey, it should have been longer. Too bad we're not rid of him.
Hello? Hey, what's up, girl? What you up to, girl? I was just doing some video,
Ah.
but I'm done. I'm just at home right now. Just
Ooh. Let's read this. Okay, we have Christopher Xavier Cannon. Cannon Chris. Okay, that's just a bunch of aliases. Male, race, black. Year of birth, 1973. Lawrenceville, GA. County, don't know how to read that. Height, 5'7", 170 pounds. Black, eye color brown. Predator, no. Interesting. Absconder, no. I do not know if I said the word right. Registration date, 11/29/2011. So if he got 5 years in prison, he would have been out in 2016, sadly. Residence verification date, 12/4/2019. Leveling level 1. For questions about leveling, consult the sexual okay, that's not information. Conviction date, 2/13/2007, Georgia. Criminal attempt to commit child molestation. 2/13/2007, Georgia. Criminal attempt to commit a felony. Interesting.
Iggy's Cookies and Creams ice cream. I would like
He was asking for her to go out to get ice cream.
I was keeping
Gross. Oh, hey, there's another chome. We'll get to him we'll get to him another day, guys. Give me a moment. Let's look up this dude's information. Okay, this is the TCAP Wikia site. This is post-dateline activities for Cannon. Little is known about Cannon following his prison term. According to Hansen on Predators I've Caught podcast, Cannon has since worked various jobs in the customer service industry, including technical sales, corporate account management, service management, and for all the goal of contributing to company success. Hansen has attempted to get in contact with Cannon, but he was unable to do so. That's sad. More than likely, not bro, he's a monster. Dude is avoiding Hansen because he's just like, not gonna talk to you. I'm too scared type of thing. It sucks that we didn't have some poetic prison justice or some poetic public justice. You know what happens to these lol cows when they get a job like Nova Online. People kind of go ahead and send some information to the management of said job, and magically these chomos lose their job. I don't know how. Really just allures my brain in how that happens. But either way, if you guys like my rantings, my yappenings, my yada yadas, my reactions, please like, comment, subscribe, join me over on my live streaming places, WeswesO on Twitch, Kick, WeswesO Live on YouTube, and WeswesO for my main YouTube channel. You get to see me in all my 3D goodness. Please join me over there. That's where I do a lot of stuff with friends, typically. I'll see you guys next time. Stay safe, everybody. Bye-bye.